Welcome to John Cleese Car's YouTube channel. My name is Connor. Today's a little video on this Heimer motorhome A-Class we have in. So that's one of the big motorhomes with the humongous dashboard and the bed above me that motorises down. Real nice bit of kit. The customer wanted built-in navigation, so they didn't just rely on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, meaning only access to Apple Maps, Google Maps, TomTom, Waze, where it's relying on your phone's data. They wanted proper built-in navigation. Now what we've gone for is the massive DNR Kenwood 992 RVS unit. Outstanding bit of equipment, but it's off at the moment and it looks a bit boring, so let's turn it on. This will work with, obviously, the key, turn it on with the ignition down there, but what we've also done is we've put a handy switch for the customer just down here with the word radio. Wait for my thing, put that on. That means the Kenwood will turn on without the ignition. And what we've also done is all the way down there is a leisure battery. We've actually run cables down to leisure battery to make sure this Kenwood runs off the leisure battery when he's on a campsite, meaning he can watch it for long periods of time without the risk of his starter battery going flat. Now wait for this unit to boot up. Now we turned it on, little disclaimer, we can hit OK on this one. This is the home screen. Now if I go to navigation, the bottom left, we've now got full Garmin based navigation now. So I can go back, go to where to, we can put a postcode in, or you can actually just look for things like camper contact, nearest motorhome parking and campsites, which is quite nice. And that's for the whole of Europe, by the way, not just UK. You can look for campsites and caravan sites as well. What's really nice about this unit is because it's quite big, what we don't want to do is don't want to be stuck down roads where they're too small, too wide, or not designed for the weight of it. So for example, we can go to motorhome profile, and now we can go to, go back a page, go to edit profile, and now we can edit the width, the height, and the length, and the weight, and even put a trailer on the back as well, meaning that the customer is not going to be taken down roads where he can't find it, is going to find it very difficult to reverse or turn around in. Now this unit has got abundance of other options as well as built-in nav. So we've got a HD 720p screen, we've got a nice rotary dial, we love a good knob here. You've also got wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and not one, not two, not three, but 4 camera inputs on this screen. Hell, you can input a 360 camera system on this if you wanted to. Now this car actually, or motorhome, already came in with 2 cameras fitted, which we've hooked back up. So I will show you them quickly now. So if I go to the, turn the ignition on first, because you've got to have the ignition on for cameras to work. I'm going to push the camera button first by holding the navigation button down. That's going to give us one view of the camera, which is actually more of a bird's eye view looking down, meaning the customer can back up nice and easy. Okay, now if I push the home button and go to the full source selection options, we've now got AV in. So if I touch that, that gives the customer's rear view mirror style camera where it just looks back behind him. Okay, now we've got HD cameras we can fit on this. This isn't the best resolution camera, but like I said, it already came on the vehicle when it came in. But Kenwood do a CMOS 740 HD, and that camera is mental. You'll be able to read number plates on cars behind you and even look at stones on the floor behind you. It's that crystal clear. Now there's a DNR992 with 2 cameras fitted. I mean, what else could I possibly show you? It's got nice handy shortcut buttons on the bottom rather than capacitive buttons, which are difficult to use whilst driving. So you've got nice physical push buttons like home button, nav button, shortcut to Apple CarPlay button, and shortcut to voice button. So push button knobs make it much more convenient to use whilst driving. What we've also done is, because this unit also supports HDMI, oh sorry, my camera's having a nightmare focusing. What we've also done is, in the top glove box, we've run the Kenwood USB and the HDMI in onto this unit, meaning the customer can put an Amazon Fire Stick in this should they wish to, or anything that supports HDMI for that matter, even a PlayStation 5, meaning that they can watch Amazon, Netflix, or IPTV all on this screen that's in here, should you want to do that. Not while you're driving, because obviously that would be illegal. This hasn't got steering wheel controls, but if your motorhome did have steering wheel controls, they would still work with this solution. This solution is also compatible with the newer Ducato 8 shape as well, and all the Peugeot Boxer range as well. So if you like it, if you've got a motorhome and you want the best unit available right now, 2025, for your motorhome, you know what to do. Get in contact with ourselves at John Cleese Car Audio. My name is Connor. I'm also the cameraman today. So we'll see you on the next one. Get in contact, WhatsApp numbers on the website, email address on the website, and for anything else, that's it. See you later.